Oh my god, that needs a polish, doesn't it? Greetings and welcome to another Smashing Pistons video. It's windy and we're again here at the Great British Car Journey, which if you pan over with me here, look, it's windy. You can see she's not even looking at me again. Well, how rude. So yes, it's 50s and 60s classic car day today, but as Riley pointed out on the way in, there's a pub up the road that's doing a free car event, so yeah, they're thinking maybe lots of people will be up there instead, but I'm not sure because that pub looks like it's closed and it's not as inviting. So yes, let's have a look round to see what we can see. So, oh my god, that needs a polish, doesn't it? Oh, sorry Alex. So one of the first things I want to look at is this delightful little two-door Morris Minor. I think that's Trafalgar blue, I think. But look at it, it's gorgeous. It's a little two-door Morris 1000. There's not really anything else to really say about them. They're a very usable, very reasonable priced and very characterful little car. I don't remember my dad's Morris Minor having oh no, they are the standard size wheels. I thought they were a bit wider, but they're not. I think it's just modern tyres. But yes, very nice. So Julie's only been a camera person for part of a day, but already she's been kidnapped into becoming a camera person for a member of the public. So let's see how she does. So she's taking a photo of that bloke, and he's got a lovely nice MGB GT. Very nice little vermilion red, I think it is that, and it looks really nice against the Morris Minor there. Very nice contrast of it all. Very good. So there we go. So here we have, well, I don't know what you'd call it. Is it the same thing as a Reliant? I know it's made by Bond, but it's the same concept, isn't it? A fiberglass three-wheeler. Is this like the precursor to the Reliant Robin? Who knows? I assume it's the same people that made the Bond Bug. Because that was a three-wheeler in the same sort of thing, but this is trailed. Now, no doubt this has got quite a following, but don't really do anything for me, unfortunately. It looks a bit like a refrigerator. Rover P6. I believe 2200 TC. Now then, what's Mr. Jenkins? I can't remember whether Mr. Jenkins is a 2200 or a 2000. I think it might be a 2000 single carb. But yeah, they are very nice things. This is in probably the same condition of one that I'd be able to afford. And they're an interesting sort of makeup. So it's a skeleton, but then with panels on the outside. So the wings, and obviously the bonnet and the boot and everything, just hang off an internal skeleton. Of Alex's assets has got a Rover P6 called Mr. Jenkins, and yes, if you want to know more about the trials and tribulations of P6 ownership, I suggest you watch Alex's channel. because she's currently working on Mr. Jenkins. He's been off the road for a while while she did a few little bits and pieces. Look, there's a guy on a bicycle there. He's off on his ride. Bye. Yes, we've just been talking to him. He's an old fella and still goes for massive amounts of cycle rides. So good on him. But yeah, Alex's assets. If you want to know more about the trials and tribulations of P6 ownership, Mr. Jenkins looks far nicer than this one, by the way. Another Austin. No idea what it is. Is it a Cambridge? Should we have a look on back? It's a bit old for my sort of thing. It's a A105, an Austin 6, but never heard of it. No idea what it is. Oh, they've got the Cambridge Oxford Owners Clubs in the back. Maybe it is a Cambridge. I don't know. Anyway, it's an old Austin thing. Not really my style. I'm just walking backwards. I don't know what Julie's doing. I'm just confusing her. It's funny. She should be filming that car. So yeah, Mark 1 Cortina GT 4-door. That'd be on my list if I had loads of pennies, but I don't have loads of pennies, so it's not on my list. And then there's this one here, which she will pan round to. Hiya! This is an MGC. So it's not an MGB, it's an MGC. Now, what engines did they have? Was it straight 6? I can't remember. I think that's why it's got a bigger bulge there, because obviously the MGB was a 4-cylinder and the engine ended further back. So I think that's why the bulge is in there. But yeah, basically an MGB with more power. That's the way it works with these things. I think we're filming now. So this is a TVR, and I do like a good TVR. I like a bad TVR as well. This is a nice little size, isn't it? I think that'd fit very well in the garage. And it's got Cortina Mark 1 rear lights on it. So yeah, I fully approve of that. Fully approve of that little race spec TVR. Look how compact it is inside. Lovely. What do you think? Beautiful. Beautiful. And then we're also at the side of an E-Type Jaguar. You don't see as many of these around as you used to, which is weird. What we got here, 44 grand. I'm sure they used to be a lot more expensive than that. But yeah, that's nice. That is it, a Mark III? It doesn't say, but it's nice. It's nice, isn't it? I like that. They're for sale, by the way. If Julie wants to zoom in on the pamphlet on the front, it'll give you the name of the company that's selling them. Motor Originals, dealers of automotive heritage, specialists in the acquisition and sale of vintage cars and motorcycles. Maybe we should have a look on there, see if they've got anything cheap. Doubt it. No, if these are the 3 things they've brought. Talking of 3 things, look at the windscreen wipers. 3 windscreen wipers, because windscreen's so wide and flat. Chip butties! So as you will see, I am hiding behind a Morris Minor Traveller. Can you see me? Hiya! So yeah, this is another thing that'll be on my list of possible purchases. So a Morris Minor Saloon is very nice, but a Morris Minor Traveller would be ideal. Second only to a Morris Minor van, or a Minor van, or a Morris van, or whatever it was they called them. But this one's lovely. Come and have a look at the interior on this one. It's very nice. Also, there's something a bit odd about it. Let me go and have a look at that gear knob from the other side, because I'm sure I saw a number 5 written on it. There's a number 5 written on it. so one can only assume it has been uprated in some way with either a 5-speed gearbox or a different engine. In fact, I'm going to have a look underneath to see if I can see from the sump if it's got a different engine in it. Same engine, so maybe it's just added a 5-speed box from something put in, which is quite good. It's probably a good idea actually, because I can imagine on the motorways they get a bit hornety with the sound. They have got a very distinctive sound. In fact, you'll be able to see from the exhaust pipe. Come and look at this. It should be tiny, like a little pea shooter. Yeah, look. Tiny little exhaust on it. So it's very, very tiny, and yes, they have a distinctive sound to them. So probably having a 5th gear is quite a good move to kind of quieten them down a bit on longer journeys. Thank you. Quick, follow me. Now, I said Passat. Oh man, I am such a genius of cars. It is a Passat, but it's a Passat. Well, is it a hatchback or a coupe? I don't know what you'd call it, but it's definitely had a bit of work done on it. You can see how low it is now. Julie will be able to tell me. It wasn't that low when it came in, was it?
Oh no.
No, so it's on air for a start. It's got a nice little wooden steering wheel. It's got Recaro interior, or at least an interior that's got Ricardo badges on it. Oh, it's an automatic. It's very nice, very nicely sorted out. That I'm quite impressed with that. It's very nice. But that's just indicative of what the Volkswagen seems to be like. It seems to be less of a purist thing and more of a do what you want, be a bit arty with your car, and anything goes sort of affair, which suits me down to the ground really. So yes, I think that's about it. We should really do an outro now.
Okay. So.
Are you filming? So. Just listen to this Morris Minor as it comes past. Oh, he's not on throttle. He's gone wrong way. That's why he's on the wrong side of the road. But they've got a very distinctive. They've got a very distinctive little tone to them. So if we look to my left, which is Julie's right, this is a convertible Morris Minor. So you'll see they come in all sorts of flavours, or they came in all sorts of flavours. Morris Thousands and Morris Minors. There was the van, the Traveller, the saloon in a 2 or 4 door, the convertible. So there's plenty of choice if you're after one, and there was so many of them made, as you can tell from the fact that there's a Minor Million edition. So yes, we've got something else down here as well, which is an early Triumph Spitfire. which I'll show you when Julie's finished getting all excited about this Morris 1000. Yes, so there's this one here, Triumph Spitfire. I think it's an early one. I'm not too up on things. Mark II. There you go. It tells you at the back. You can't see anything inside because they've got a Teneo cover on it, which is quite cool. But we'll just let Julie just film a bit of lovely red English sports carness. She seems to be enjoying herself, so we'll leave her to it until she gets bored. Oh, there she goes, she's got bored. So here we've got a Ford. I mean, I thought the Zephyr and the Zodiac were two different models. Maybe I'm wrong. Because it's got birth badges on it. It's got birth badges on back as well. So I've literally no idea with that. I thought I knew a bit about them. Evidently, I know Jack All. I thought one of them was 4-door and one of them was 2-door, but no, must be incorrect. But just look how glorious inside cars of that era were. Oh, there's some information there. The Ford Zephyr Zodiac. Oh, maybe there you go then. That is what it's called. Oh, it was sold at auction in 2018 for 11 grand. 11 grand. That's worth it if you never use it anywhere, isn't it? Alright. So people might confuse this for a Jaguar, but it's not. It's the Daimler version. Again, bit out of my comfort zone with things like this, but I prefer the Daimler one to the Jaguar one, just because it doesn't say Jaguar on it. I've seen this one before. I believe the chap who owns it had a bit of a thing with a fire behind the dashboard at some point, so he had to. I can't remember what he said he did, but he got all fixed up. But just look at all that glorious wood in there. Oh, Nelly. Very nice colour as well, I think. Hang on, let me take my sunglasses off. Yeah, I confirm it's a nice colour. And then I think behind is his son's Rover 75. Now, if you look, this will be a very early 75, and I'll show you why. It has bullet mirrors, it has lozenge badges, and it also has a black sill. So I think they were the ones that were built at Cowley, if I remember rightly, and then they moved the production to Longbridge and they changed them a little bit. But yeah, very nice. You can see V-Reg, so it is very early, and it has got quite an unusual coloured interior. It's sort of like a bluish, greenish colour. Well, I assume it's green on a green car. But yes, how nice that is. Delightful. So just while you're there, Juju, just turn round and film them Range Rovers. Yeah, I know absolutely nothing about them, so we can stop. Are we recording? So here we have Brian's Dolomite. It's the biggest engine one, and it is very nice. I have seen one of these for sale that I mentioned in the other bit in exactly the same colour, and seeing it up close, it is a very nice colour. That I'm very impressed with that. Oh yeah, we'll give you a cut of whatever I earn.
While I go to the loo,
which is like 20 pence.
A bag of Coke or a cigar.
A bag of Coke.
What to keep under the hat?
So yes, very nice looking thing. Yes, exactly what a Dolomite should be. Honest and usable. That's the main attraction of them. And look how nice a space there are in them. It's not a small car, but it's not a big car either. It's very well proportioned. And one of the main things that Julie will like is the fact that it's got quarter lights on it, which Julie seems to think are the best things ever in the world for some reason. So there we go. And look at it now, it's in the sun. I've just done all that talking and now it's sunny. There we go. What a lovely thing.
Bye.